We're kicking off 2025 with some exciting news. JackTrip now has a VST plugin. May I present to you the JackTrip Audio Bridge. Super simple, super powerful. With the Audio Bridge, you can now send audio from your Digital Audio Workstation, your DAW, to JackTrip and receive from JackTrip any audio into your DAW, for example, if you wanted to record something. Previously, you had to do a workaround with a virtual audio driver that I made a video about, but you can now forget all of that because this is a total game changer and makes it real easy to connect JackTrip with your DAW. So let's take a look at these two controls here, okay? The send button here determines how much of the audio you want to send out to JackTrip, to everybody else, right? And the output mix determines whether you want to receive from JackTrip, you would turn it up all the way in order to record, for example, into your DAW or process it further. And if you leave it at pass-through, that just means that all the audio that's coming into the plugin also comes out of the plugin. Nothing is output from JackTrip. The last thing on this plugin is the green light. The green light means you have successfully established a connection with the JackTrip desktop app. If you don't have the desktop app open yet, it will be red, but the moment you open the desktop app, it should connect automatically, so you don't have to worry about it. Let's take a look at a few cases of how you might want to use the Audio Bridge with JackTrip. So I have this e-piano track inside of my Ableton, and I have a MIDI piano connected to my computer. So let us just open the desktop app, and I'm going to play a few chords, and you should see the input being sent to JackTrip here. See that? And that is because the send is turned all the way up. Now this doesn't have to be a MIDI piano. This could be your guitar and you running some amp simulation effects on that same channel. Same thing, just get an instance of the Audio Bridge to send that guitar, that processed guitar in real time out to anyone on JackTrip. A third use case, I have a drum loop on the second channel here, and I want to output that to JackTrip as well because we might want to jam along to this loop. So I'm going to copy another instance of the Audio Bridge. By the way, you can have as many audio bridges in one project as you want, making it super flexible. And I'm going to just hit play. So that also now is being sent to JackTrip with ultra low latency. A last use case for you guys, I want to record what I get from JackTrip into my DAW, right? The way I would do that, I have another track here that has an instance of the Audio Bridge, is I would turn up the second knob to say I only want to receive from JackTrip. In fact, I don't even need to send anything on this channel. And now what I can do is I can just hit record and I can record anything that comes back from JackTrip. And so if you're a composer or a producer, you can now share your audio straight from your DAW in real time with a remote artist and record them at the same time, all in ultra low latency and CD audio quality, making this a really cool tool for remote production. Note that it is still in beta, our Audio Bridge, but we decided to share it with you as soon as possible. So now if you download the JackTrip version 2.5, which should be the latest, you will get the Audio Bridge installed on your system automatically. So if you open up your DAW, you should have it right there at your fingertips. I hope you enjoy the JackTrip Audio Bridge.